Here's my new Dell XPS 15.6 touchscreen. It's got the Intel i7-6700HQ. As always, the oversized knife is required in getting into these boxes, so let's get it out here. This one comes with the 16 gig of RAM. Just get that last bit of tape out. And the 512 gigabyte solid state hard drive. It's got the GTX 960M GeForce. Okay, here we go. As with anything that you pay this sort of money for, it comes well packaged, nicely protected. Just slide it out of the box. Do away with the box, we don't need that. Keep it just in case. And the peripherals here. So what have we got? We've got the power cord, so being Australian, it's got the 2-pin Australian plug. And the transformer. There's actually a neat little package. It's lightweight. Dell. So it comes packaged inside another separate box here, so we can get rid of the packing. So this particular one is the touch screen. It's got the 4K ultra high definition screen on it. Bit of silica there. It's got two 3.0 USB ports, and it's also got the USB-C Thunderbolt. Obviously got an HDMI out. So it comes in another little box here, which is quite a nice touch. It's got a bit extra padding in it there, and here it is. One of the things I really liked about this was the way it felt too. Now for me it was a choice between whether or not I went with Apple, being the MacBook Pro, or stuck with Windows. My last PC just really wasn't cutting it with what I was asking for it. There's the manuals here, which no one really ever reads, so they can go off to the side. I decided to stick with the Windows, and in doing a comparison between the Dell XPS and the MacBook Pro, for me it seemed as though the Dell had higher specifications. Yeah, it's a good looking machine, and was actually cheaper than the Apple products. So familiarity for me as well with using Windows. I've never been a huge fan of the Apple products. So really quite sleek. Now this has got the got the inputs on the side here. Really thin. As I said, comparable to the Apple products. So the first time opening, and there it is, that beautiful 4K display. I'm really looking forward to that. As you know, the GoPro can produce 4K, so not easy to edit 4K. Looking at the specs of this thing, I'd be surprised if it can't edit high def and ultra high def. And it comes to life, the nice backlit keyboard there. Now, one of the drawbacks with the keyboard, and I think it's very much like the Apple product, it doesn't have the numerical keypad on the right hand side, which is a bit of a letdown. I mean, there's enough room here on the plate to have that, but a very small drawback. Going through its first startup now. Okay, here we go. So, thanks for all the regions. So it looks like it's already preset to Australian. It knows where I am. I don't know how much of this will really go through. Probably quite boring, to be honest. It's going to need to download all of its updates and firmware and software updates. Next, yeah, not like anyone ever reads any of that. Just agree. What's the other alternative? find my network and my password. So really, I'll leave it there for now. There's not much point in going through this. I really look forward to getting stuck into this, and thanks.